Westminster today has been engulfed by the fervour of farmers, the frank fervour of farmers, as thousands rallied against the Chancellor's proposed inheritance tax changes, and among them was Richard Angud, 72 years old, a Cambridgeshire farmer, who stood resilient despite the cold, emblematic of the distress felt across Britain's agricultural heartland. And the planned tax affecting farms valued at over £1 million from 2026 was framed by the government as a measure targeting wealthier estates, yet it sparked fears of fragmented family legacies, and the NFU warned of potential devastation to some 70,000 farms, challenging the Treasury's estimates of just 500 impacted. What Keir Starmer says is only going to affect a few. No. Farmers voiced their frustration over increasing costs, unsustainable margins, the principle of inheritance taxation itself. We can't set our prices, Angud remarked, illustrating a fundamental economic bind. The spectacle of chanting crowds, placards brandished with Keir Starmer, farmer, harmer, and even Jeremy Clarkson's defiant speech highlighted the palpable sense of betrayal today. Clarkson, notorious yet influential, lambasted Labour's detachment from rural reality. Meanwhile, Labour's official stance remained unmoved. From Rio de Janeiro's G20 summit, Starmer emphasised the fairness of the policy, underscoring that most farms, he believed, would be unaffected, yet internal dissent simmered. Rural Labour MPs recognised the potential electoral backlash, especially in marginal constituencies, and especially in rural constituencies where farmers have a long memory. If it's a rural constituency and it's managed a Labour MP, that Labour MP will not be sitting at the next election because the farmers won't vote for him or her. As tractors idled and rain-drenched farmers sought dialogue, the event transcended policy details to become a symbol of rural-urban tension, economic strain, and evolving relationship between agriculture and governance, or rather an evolving collapse of a relationship between agriculture and governance. Whether Labour can afford to let this defiance fester or risk Reform UK capitalising on this rural discontent, Reform UK and Jacob Rees-Mogg, it remains a pressing question as the budget's impact unfurls. There seems to be nothing of positivity in this budget. It seems to be one disaster after another. And you wonder, well, surely farmers are working people.